I used to be an oak tree by the sea. You were like a stray bird, stayed on me just for a while, just for a while. The tiny but sparkling memory turned into seas and sold in my heart. Something deeply inside, it was you. Let me know the meaning of my name. You let me feel I'm not alone to fight. No reason to fear the night. I'm the child of light. Dawn comes on slowly, but it will come. No red, green and white, the syncopated tune. Fill the room quietly, bring me delight. It's coming to an end. Made a white warm stove, add flavor to the day. I don't need any gift except to stay with you.
Alright, yo, check. Yo, there we go. Hello, everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm Noctis Kyrios, and we are here, and we are back for some more Punishing Gray Raven. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope we're all doing well, because I certainly am doing alright, but yeah. Let's go, let's dive in, and let's continue with some more PGR. But yeah, sorry for the delay in stream today, guys. But yeah, something ran a bit longer than anticipated. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, let's just say a trip took longer than anticipated, basically. But yeah, anyways, can't wait to continue on with the story here and see what rest of the story has in store for us today. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well, because I certainly am doing alright. But yeah, can't wait to continue on. Alright, yo. But yeah, anyways, yeah. But yeah, anyways, let's probably only go for like a couple hours today, because like I'll be honest, my throat isn't feeling the best today, so yeah, I'll probably only go for like a couple of hours today. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, let's go. Let's continue on with the story. Deja vu. Alright, let's go. The transport craft's engine roars deafeningly in the air. I've got the basics down. Hey, Chrome! As he reads through the mission intelligence he provided, the blonde construct pulls up his map on the terminal and marks the location of the Copperfield Aquarium. Given the situation, pushing forward from here might be our best move, if your vision is real. Speaking of the devil, Commandant, what's up with that hallucination thing? You all good? Need me to? I'm fine. I'm really fine. Kamui jerks upright in his seat. Immediately shoved back down by Kamu's firm hand. His free arm flails in futile protest as he whines. Bruh, these two. Oh, these two. Oh, these two. I'm just so worried about Commandant. All this commotion doesn't seem to have disturbed the white-haired construct. Oh, Wanshi. Though in a deep sleep, his mere presence radiates a reassurance that wraps around you like a warm blanket, easing the tension in the air. Now that I think about it, this mission actually has 2 elite squads deployed. It seems President Hassan and Nicola have already verified the information you saw and reassessed the aquarium's threat level. Damn, okay. Not 2 squads, 3. Oh? We received an emergency notice mid-mission, ordering us to wait and rendezvous with you also. During the briefing, Commander Nicola mentioned that Cerberus would move straight from their patrol mission to meet us at the aquarium. Hey, okay, let's go. They happen to be stationed at the conservation area nearby. It's only a short boat ride over. Hey, okay. This is all very serious. The commander needs more solid proof that the descendants are actually breeding the red tide at the aquarium to breed some creature worse than heterohumanoids. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Otherwise, Parliament will hardly approve of deploying the last batch of mech weapons recovered from the moon. Most counselors still see the moon's 0-point energy as the more important asset. Oh, fun. Not surprising at all. Vision alone can't serve as evidence, even if it indirectly supports the information's credibility. You still need something more convincing to sound the alarm. Combat here. We're approaching the target location. No viable landing zones in the area. Prepare for drop. Oh, fun. Sea conditions update. Pressure altitude 3.225 meters. Winds at 23 meters per second. Temperature negative 12 degrees. Heads up. Offshore currents detected northeast. Repeat. Prepare for drop. Sea conditions update. Commander, we're almost there. There aren't any viable landing zones for the target transport nearby. We need to make the jump from here to reach the target location. The plume frame is equipped with a short-range glide device. I'll get you safely to the aquarium's perimeter. Hey, okay, nice. Alright, let's take off! Wait, you're really gonna jump in your condition? What if we land? Nah, not gonna jinx it, bruh. Come away. Hey. Aw, it's really good to see Strike again, man. It's been so long. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm the strongest. After checking the protective suit and securing the safety ropes, you watch as the transport craft jump door slowly opens. Hey, alright. The hydraulic system hisses. Its large metallic grinding iron protesting under the strain. Salt-laden wind surges inward, tangling with the laden sky. And with it, the humming returns. A familiar dissonant resonance coils around you. Oh? Through fissures in the heavy clouds, crimson light bleeds into view. At the periphery of your vision, the pale girl appears in silence. Oh, fun. She quietly stretches out her hand, gesturing out a direction. What? Shutting to speak in the endless nightmare, you press your tongue hard against your teeth. The sharp pain is the only anchor keeping you conscious long enough to choke out the question. The girl's response is the same as a silent gesture toward the distance. What is going on? This time, however, the pale girl hesitates. Her lips remain sealed, yet a soundless voice echoes in her mind. Chaos. The word reverberates, inexplicably familiar yet devoid of memory. Chaos. Seeing that you fail to grasp the meaning, the girl's arm jerks up again, insistent, forcing her gaze forward. Oh, fun. Where the towering crimson waves devour the horizon, and there, amidst the churning abyss, a colossal humanoid silhouette stands upon the sea. Oh, well that's fun. Great. Wait, trying to make the humanoid shadow. You squint, desperate to discern its face. Then the tide crashes over you. When your vision clears, what stands upon the sea has become... Oh shit, is that Bianca? Oh shit, well okay then. Okay, that's not fun. Bianca, what's going on? Her solitary figure, slid against the vastness, stands upon the sea. Commandant. Her voice seems lost in the tempest, rising from the far edge of the world. Ascendant, under the sea, careful. Oh, fun. huddle creatures, red tide, into the sea. The winding red tide blooms beneath their feet as the female construct stands poised. Her expression is a fusion of sorrow and steel. Damn, okay, oh wow, this is getting trippy, bro. Jesus. Wait, Bianca! The female construct silhouette fades again, swallowed by the sea. Oh, wasn't that fun? Oh, wasn't that fun? Great. Great fun. They send it under the sea. He opened her mouth to press the pale girl named Kyrios for answers, but before her words can form, your vision whirls. Towering waves surge forward, crashing around you. Oh, great. Oh, fun. Commandant! Ugh. Commandant, are you alright? Ugh. The wind howls into your mouth, sharp and unrelenting. As weightlessness twists your stomach, the world lurches, spinning wildly. Oh, damn. I think you just passed out just now. I'm fine. Below the ground surges upward, a blur of motion until a plume short-range glide device activates. The more your feet touch the ground, you collapse in a graceless heap. Oh, fun. You're bleeding. We need to disinfect it. She reaches for you with unmistakable concern, her fingers pressing gently against your nose. Only then do you that your nose is slick with. Do you realize that your nose is slick with the coppery tang of blood? Oh, damn. Don't worry about it. Lucia takes the disinfectant from the medical kit and gives you basic treatment. Shaikaku landed nearby, also regroups with you. Probably just capitulary rupture from the impact. Doesn't look too serious. Let's hold here and regroup for now. Kamui, scout out the area and check the punishing concentration levels. Reports anything unusual immediately. Got it. Kamui and Kamu head off in different directions. After a brief rest, from the vision gradually fades, yet the haunting image lingers. Bianca in a dark frame, standing upon the sea, her silhouette seared into your mind like a brand. Oh, fun! The sea you just dropped into. What's in that direction? At your direction, Lucia opens her terminal and circles that patch of sea. According to the satellite map, below the sea area where we just dropped in is the Copperfield Aquarium. The aquarium. Due to your previous vision, the rescue plan for the aquarium is always focused solely on the interior of the facility. But since the Ascendants chose a seaside aquarium as their den, their objective can't possibly just the easy red tide storage. What you really need to guard against isn't just the inside of the aquarium. It's the facility's large drainage outlets as well. Where's Cerberus right now? A moment later, the red-haired captain voice is crackled through the terminal. Hey, Vera! This is Cerberus. What do you want? Vera? Good. You still remember my voice. Something's up at the aquarium. I need your approximate location. We're about 20 minutes out by sea from the aquarium zone, assuming Noctis doesn't screw up piling the boat. Bruh. I need to sweep the sea surface and locate the aquarium's main drainage outlets in advance. The aquarium's drainage outlets? Explain your speculation to Vera. So what you're saying is, you want us to take our pathetic handful of mech weapons and set up defense is at the aquarium's drainage outlets in advance. There's no problem with that, I suppose. Kamu and Kamui bring the supplies and rendezvous with you. Good to know that you've decided to start thinking. Bruh. Thank you. Fine, we'll take your brilliant intel and sweep the sea for the aquarium's drainage outlets, then guard them ahead of time. Let's hope your speculation is not wasting our time, Graver Commandant. Terminal screen flickers a few times and amid a very scornful laugh, then goes dark. Oh, fun. Well, that's fun. Copperfield Aquarium. Built solely with the Copperfield's funding. The aquarium was a marvel of advanced bionics, meticulously replicating marine ecosystems and behaviors. During the Golden Age, it has become world-renowned, a testament to human integrity. Damn. Ingenuity, I should say. My bad. Now time has reduced its glory to dust and cobwebs. The entrance bears the scars of battle. Exposed rebar claws at the air, grasping broken concretes like skeletal fingers, with small patches of red tide seep between the wreckage. After forcing open a barely passable route, our team moves cautiously among the battle scars. Look around. Fun. On either side, the massive ecosystem tanks line the corridor. The glass wall is still intact. Inside, schools of fish clustered together, untended yet still active. Oh, fun. Aside from the battle damage, the rest of the facility is eerily operational. Almost too pristine for a place that should have been abandoned years ago, when the punchy fires first ravaged the world. If the aquarium really is the Ascendant's den, just how long has this been part of their plan? Behind the glass, a glint of light flickers in the pupils of bionic tropical fish as if watches in silence. Oh, fun. Then from beyond the water displays footsteps echo. A group emerges from the shadows of the main hall. Oh shit, Chico? Oh yo. This is Chico. We're no longer detecting any corrupted signals at the entrance and surrounding 1 kilometer area. Beginning the investigation on the Scarlet Revelation now. Closing the terminal used for mission recording, Chico led the Purifying Force team in a slow advance. Vice Captain, the corridor ahead is swarming with corrupted. It'll take time to clear them out. Any readings of on the life detector? Signal interference is messing with the scans. We can't get a clear lock right now. Focus on defense and keep pushing forward. From the rear, no one No answer came from the punching purifying force members, only the faint clang of weapons echoed back. The aquarium's labyrinth halls, the endless waves of corrupted, and their repeated failures to breach the surveillance system gnawed Daichiko's patience. Pack up team, check remaining supplies and proceed to the control room. Upon the newly deployed recruits murmured among themselves, their voices hushed, still no response. Hey, we're moving out. Don't just stand there spacing out. Let me give it one more try. Copperfield's encryption patterns are all similar. If I can crack it, it'll make things much easier for us. Remember the guy who was getting creative that day, or perhaps the Ascendants altered the encryption. Hahaha. I really don't see any Ascendants today. Hey, as long as you stick with the team, you'll be fine. The Vice Captain's here with us. Oh, they're calling me. I'll go ahead and clear the path. By the way, I've requested a transfer referral to your squad after this mission. We can... Called again. Norris hurried toward the front. Don't you jinx it. Shaking his head in resignation, Deloper attempted yet another breach into the surveillance system. Unsurprisingly, the program rejected his access with a cold blinking error. He exhaled sharply before falling back into step with the team. Ah, yes, good. Okay, cool. On the other side of the path, murky water shimmered, their depths alive with a mechanical glide of bionic tropical fish. Oh, fun. Tropical fish. A faint and natural gleam flashing in the fish's glassy eyes. Oh, fun. Wait, that's... Oh, fun. Bionic? But no, but that didn't make sense. Why were they still active after all this time? Ooh, the music. Okay, the fish drifted closer. The movements eerily synchronized, trailing along with the glass as he passed. How? Like a sailor lured by the siren song, his steps faltered, then slowed. No one noticed that he had already slipped behind the others. Then the glass enclosure suddenly shattered, and the red tide burst free. On your guard, fall back now! Despite their scattered formation, most purifying force members are battle-hardened veterans. Within moments, they evacuated the area. Now overrun by the red tide. Suddenly, the red tide receded through the drainage pipes. Its retreat unnervingly precise, as if guided by an unseen will. Behind the water veil, the tropical fish observed everything in advance, in silence. Oh, fun. At the far edge of the hall, Bianca and her team approached the area cautiously. This is Bianca, reporting from the Copperfield Aquarium. Beginning mission now. The objective is to locate Vice Captain Chico of the Purifying Force and members of the Scarlet Revelation. Captain, the Prussian concentration here is very high. Let's keep moving. Oh, fun. The battlefield scars mottle the ground as viscous red tide oozed from the drainage outlets like clotting blood. Smell of vital fluid. There's a fight here. The trail that leads the way. Drainage outlets. Someone was controlling the red tide. Make a search from the drainage outlets. They forced the previous rescue team into that direction. But why? Visual modules absorbed every detail until your punishment voice honed intuition locked onto the movement behind the liquid barrier, a tropical fish. Even beyond it, could they have survived this long? A tropical fish. She slowly approached. The water's reflection blurs as the bionic fish twists its body. A flicker of crimson glowing in its mechanical eyes. It's looking this way. It's looking at you. Open fire. Oh, damn. Bang. Instinct takes over. You fire at the rippling reflection. The target shatters on impact, scattering jagged metal fragments across the ground. Oh, fun. Over here, Commandant. Copy. Something's weird about that bionic fish. It might have been corrupted by the red tide leak here. The punishing concentration is way too high. You adjust the protective suit's port, confirming it still functions properly. After injecting the serum, you take another careful scan of your surroundings. Hey, okay. Interesting. Oh boy, well that's fun. Oh, fun. Walk over to Lucia. Lucia is standing beside the map near the elevator, meticulously recording the aquarium's internal structure. Based on the battle traces Chrome found, the red tide most likely emerged from the drainage outlets. Oh boy, fun. The aquarium has 5 floors. The lowest level contains a large storage tank for bionic marine performances. The level above holds ecological seawater tanks. We're currently on the lower first level. All liquids here may have been the red tide. Commander, we must be careful. Interesting, okay. Walk over to the ecological tank. Oh, fun. In the ecological tank, a few bionic tropical fish continue their leisurely swim, untouched by the chaos around them. Their carefree movements contrast deeply with the battle-scarred surroundings, telltale signs of some violent struggle that must have raged here. Faintly, some self-scraping sounds echo from nearby. Commander, the information we gathered had been synchronized back to Babylonia. For the next step, we... listen. Oh, well that's a fun noise. Where you point just beyond the level 2 sign, the passage behind the water curtain now stands open, unnoticed by anyone. Some sound is coming from right behind there. Squeak. Oh, fun. Oh, well that's fun. Great. Fun. Oh, well that's a fun sign. Well, this is certainly going to be good fun. Well, that's certainly not ominous at all. Anyways, let's keep going. MOAR. Oh, fun. Conference room, Babylonia. And that concludes the data report transmitted back by Chrome. The screen freezes on a pool of thick crimson liquid, its surface twisting, the original form now barely recognizable. Fragmented metallic limbs of construct protrude from the morass, clouded with malformed chunks of flesh. And faces. Oh, well, that's not creepy. Amid the undulating mass, several disturbing serene faces rise to the surface. Squeaker. They murmur indistinct whispers, their voices weaving a haunting, almost cheerful melody beyond comprehension. Oh shit, At the end of the report, the Graven commander left a message saying that they're about to head to the lower level aquarium. Oh, fun. The punishing virus concentration is higher there. They were concerned about potential delays in transmitting future reports. As a precaution, they relayed this information ahead of time. The Science Council's takeaway is that the Red Tide is mutating. Oh, fun. From the corrupted to the Red Tide. From the Red Tide to those... If those... She deliberates for a long moment, unable to find more suitable words to describe that grotesque mass of flesh. Those hetero creatures in the Red Tide, they were not illusions created by the Ascendants, then what the Graven Commandant saw in this vision, that Lethos accelerating the evolution of hetero creatures through the Red Tide, would be an established fact. The projected screen displays a series of images, clearly illustrating this fact. We've got to put a stop to this. Those are mega weapons. No, that's not going to cut it. They're just predictions, and they won't be enough to get Parliament to sign off on using those mega weapons we salvaged from the moon. Right now, the moon is the only place where we can even make mega weapons. For a lot of people, these weapons mean their best hope of taking back Earth. You can practically hear the arguments now. Bruh. Producing mega weapons requires zero-point energy. Right now, the only place out controlled territories with zero-point reactors is the lunar base. We can't throw away our long-term future for a quick win. The mere fact that the Punishing Force captain and vice captain are lost to the aquarium won't be enough to sway those counselors. Even the Red Tide influx alone will make them abandon their hopes for the zero-point reactors. Oh, fun. Unless a greater threat emerges, something that puts the surface itself at risk, threatens Babylonia and puts their interests on the line. Silica, mark the Red Tide influx entry point. Based on its spread date, pinpoint all nearby conservation areas that will be impacted. President, once the red tide spreads, it'll impact a total of 13 conservation areas and multiple plantations in the surrounding areas. Here's all of them. Just like you to do that. Well, everyone's got something to care about. Speaking of which, how's the lunar base inspection shaping up? 15.21% done. Hauling the engineering gear takes ages. It'll be at least another 4 or 5 days till it's wrapped up. The meeting room goes absolutely quiet. A faint sound comes from outside the door. It's Asimov. Hey, Asimov! President Hassan, Commander Nikola, we processed the data report you just sent over. The analytical and simulation results are ready. And the conclusion? Our findings confirm that the Ascendants are mass breeding the red tide under the aquarium. Punishing virus in the red tide is already showing signs of mutation. I advise immediate intervention on otherwise. The red tide influx will trigger widespread heterocreature spawning, placing all coastal surface strongholds at risk of total collapse. So if the mega weapons if the mega weapons are a no-go, is there any chance we could use this Longinus arsenal? I'm afraid not. Longinus arsenal can only hit the red tide on the surface. The red tide in the aquarium is 3 floors down, underground. By the time it even gets close to the on-ground red tide, Longinus arsenal would have lose 6% of its punch, making any direct impact impossible. Main conversation, Asimov terminal chimes abruptly. Oh, fun. He silences it with a frown, but seconds later, the sharp ringtone pierces the quiet again. Nikola gives him a look, clearly annoyed, answers the call. A pale woman's face pops up on the screen. Oh, where's Stigmata? Ah, Vasilius. Hey. None of your business, Vasilius. None of my business. Asimov, that frame was Corona's solo project. Just loaned to Babylonia as a courtesy. I've got every right to know where she is. She's on a classified mission. The details are under wraps. Spare me the bureaucratic evasion, Commander Nikola. Corona handed over the Stigmata frame to the military for free. As its creator, I'm entitled to answers. Stigmata's last transmitted mind data was a mess, full of interference. The frame might already be rife with the punishing virus. She was never the primary compatible user to begin with. Keep this up, and without a commander to stabilize her mind, the frame's gonna be scrapped at the bottom of the sea. Damn. What about the Phantom Tracer? Equipping the Phantom Tracer would cause severe deviation in Bianca's mind, and its operational performance is far from ideal. That's Stigmata's own lookout, not the Phantom Tracer's fault. Can't accept herself. Can't even accept what she's become. Pathetic. It's no wonder she's frying her own mind in that frame with that attitude. The pale woman's lips curl into a mocking smile. Oh, fun. Whatever, do what you want with the Federal Hive Mother's tissue and the Phantom Tracer. You better find a way to drag Stigmata back. But trust me, you really won't be like seeing the bill for the frame development. That's not your concern. It better be. I hate to see my life's work just become disposable junk. With those cold words, Vasily simply vanishes from the projection, Bianca's frame. The situation is undeniably dire. Science Council has just received Stigmata's latest mind synchronization data. The terminal screen glows with the stark red data streams. Bianca is exhibiting severe mind deviation. We have no mission updates for far too long. Given their current progress, they should be on the lower second or third level by now. The concentration of punching virus there is messing with their comms. Damn. Bianca, if I remember right, the Science Council has been working on a new frame customized just for her. Yeah, though the process has been consistently slow. Asimov sighs faintly at the mention of it. The Science Council isn't just looking to turn out another frame that can only lug around the mega weapon. We've been trying to build this frame's capabilities for a completely different angle. Completely different angle. I remember this frame's core ability is purification. Given the current circumstances, compression would be a more accurate term than purification. Take the Phantom Tracer, for instance. Its primary focus is data acquisition on the punishing virus. By scrambling the viral information structures, this frame can essentially thin out its concentration. So dropping ink into a stream, it doesn't truly purify them in any real sense. Can the heterohive's mother's tissue brought back from Chrono be put to use? It can be. After getting my hands on that tissue, I managed to simulate a Phantom Tracer's reversal effect using the external equipment. It's enough to sustain this frame's combat operations, but only for a limited time. At maximum, we're looking at 5 hours of runtime. After that, the frame's energy depletes and the system will force a shutdown. Oh, fun. That should be enough for now. Worst case scenario, we might have to roll out this frame sooner than planned. Alright, to make sure this frame is deployed to the team transporting the Omega weapons. Asimov, can you handle the prep work for its deployment? No problem. Nicola and Hassan stay behind, still trying to get Paimon on board with using the mech weapons. Asimov, meanwhile, turns and exits the meeting room. Hey, okay. Bianca's new frame. Oh, okay. Hey, okay. Back at the Science Council, Asimov breezes past multiple layers of security until he finally reaches the classified laboratory. For the frame storage chamber, he stands motionless. Tracer gets shot every punch. Sorry. The Phantom Tracer can extract information from the punch virus, but this capability isn't solely due to Chronos technology. The true source of the head or hive mother's tissue embedded within it. Thanks to Commander Nicola's arrangements, this invaluable specimen now resides securely within the Science Council. Hey, alright. Its potential should far exceed more decrypting or compressing the information carried within punching. It's as if the locked door for him, intangible yet undeniable. All it needs now is the key. A key that can really dissect the very essence of the punching virus. Damn, alright. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Ooh, new Bianca frame? I'm guessing it's the wedding one. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Anyways, yeah, but yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Your birth and future. Basement level 2. Alright, let's go. Punching concentration in the air thickens gradually, disrupting communications with Babylonia. Transmission is fractured and static, making smooth contact impossible. Oh shit, Along the way, your group eliminates several more hetero creatures, like those encountered near the lower level 2 signage. And likewise collects a few more coal-claiming metal name tags. Deloper, Norris. After securing them carefully, you press forward. The lower second level's passage twists into a labyrinth of shadows and steel. Continuing as one group would be insufficient. As a brief discussion, you decide to split up. Wanchi and Chrome take the left path, while Lucia leads the remaining rescue team members to the right. Go right with Lucia. Yeah, let's go with Lucia. Garavan's teamwork speaks for itself. With just a glance, you and Lucia are on the same page. She slices through the mangled steel bars, blocking the right passage, clearing the way to the door beyond. The punching concentration is still rising. Commandant, be careful. Oh, fun. Follow Lucia. Welcome to the Copperfield Aquarium. Suddenly a cold mechanical voice cuts through the air. Who's there? Over there. Before the words finish echoing, a purifying force member behind you lets an arrow fly and sends a broadcasting device crashing into the ground. Oh? It's one of the aquarium's announcement robots. Crazy, it's still working. Someone must have been keeping this place up all this time, but who'd bother maintaining an aquarium at a time like this? Could it be the Ascendants? After a thorough inspection of the announcement robot confirms no anomalies, you hand it over to accompanying task force contracts for disposal. Just as the group prepares to move forward, Lucia's voice cuts through the silence. Come on, over here, we've got something. In a spot that's too easy to miss. The tendrils are red-tied, mucus, intertwined with streaks of vital fluid, seeping through the concrete rubble. Alright, let's check it out. Let's go. The vital fluid hasn't dried up yet. The traces have been left pretty recently. I smell vital fluid. It's coming from over there. It might still be alive. He sniffs the air. Catching the delirium scent that points at where the target might have gone. Let's go. Hey. Following the Purified Force member's lead, your group barrels forward in hot pursuit until... Squeak. That ain't good. Someone's up ahead, and they're wearing a Purified Force uniform. He doesn't recognize the figure from behind, but the uniform is unmistakable. Are you alright? What's your contract ID number? Welcome to... Oh, fun. Oh, aquarium new staff. Oh, fun. Great. Get back. The carpet is a grotesque, massive, forcibly fused viscous flesh. Friendly structures jet out from its head, and slowly writhing red-tide crystals cling to its twisted arms. Fuck, what the hell is that thing? Suddenly, the biohazard incineration device fires, reducing the not yet fully formed abomination to a charred husk. Damn it. A rescue team member from the Purifying Force mutters, a frown creasing her face as she takes on the corrupted. Wait. The metal name tag catches the light, glinting faintly amidst the scorched wreckage. No doubt about it. This one was once a construct soldier from Babylonia. Lucius furrows brow furrows as she uses the tip of her blade to pry the name tag from the charred remains. They were all constructs. That's right. We need to hustle and keep pushing forward. We need to quickly find the rest of the rescue team members. Let's go. According to the aquarium map, assuming there are no further cave-ins, you should be able to meet with Chrome and Wanchi in the main hall straight ahead. Basement hall level 2. Hey, alright. You briefly exchange information with Chrome and inform him that the hetero creatures are corrupting constructs. The data's been logged. As long as we have signal coverage, my terminal will auto-sync the mission report to Babylonia. As for our situation... He quickly goes over what they ran into in the left passageway. Oh, fun. So you guys found a construct? The beat-up construct right in front of you gives a casual wave hello. Hey, oh, who's this? Aw. Oh, they're conservation area soldiers? She took out all the hetero creatures in that corridor. But beyond that, she's not sharing anything with us. Just as you're about to press for details, your terminal suddenly rings. Surprisingly, there's a weak signal here. Chrome quickly opens his terminal and uploads the mission report he compiled so far. Send Lucia to keep Lulu at a distance and pick up. Can you hear me? I can barely hear you. The signal should be more stable now. Noctis, I'm briefing you on an urgent development. Bianca's condition has become critical. Oh, fun. I can see that coming. What happened? Vasilis, the technical director from Corona, just contacted me. Given that they developed the Sigmata frame, they possess the necessary systems to monitor its status. She told me that Sigmata is in critical condition and might already be heavily corrupted by the punching virus. Bianca is going through severe mind deviation. Then we need to find Bianca and Chico fast. We can't afford any more delays. Alright, I'll have the standby support team bring down Bianca's new frame, Crepuscule, along with the Phantom Tracers that has been modified into a cub. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, alright. Support, has Parliament authorized the usage of Omega devices? Not yet. President Hassan and Nicola went to the main conference room quite a while ago, and there's still no sign of them coming out. We've already received the data from Chrome, and Nicola is mobilizing every available task force to the aquarium with maximum priority. So what's the deal with Bianca's new frame? It's been in secret development for quite some time, just never activated until now. Sigmata's status isn't looking good, so we're rolling with the Crepuscule for now. However, keep in mind, this frame can only sustain combat operations for approximately 5 hours. Beyond that, its energy reserves will be depleted. It automatically shuts down into sleep mode. Oh, fun. Remember, the cub must be activated simultaneously with Bianca's new frame. I'll help keep the frame running longer. The Phantom Tracer. Oh, fun. How's the Phantom Tracer, Stigmata? The shorter than benchmark runtime wasn't unexpected. You weren't our first choice after all. It's surprising and fascinating, but it also proves that your mind was deviating before hallucinations appeared. Oh, fun. Bianca, she's in the primary compatible user. I've never told you about this. Was this something you learned from another one of your visions? Yeah. As early as when having your mind begin an examination with Selena. You discussed these visions with Asimov. However, without any precedents for reference, he couldn't definitively identify their cause. Why isn't she the primary compatible user? During the technical development phase, Chrono designs contracts for specific functions, not with particular individuals in mind. Most of them are built with functionality and technology as the main focus. Once the frames are done, they mass screen compatible users from their database. Anyone who proves compatible can use them. Oh, fun. This development approach is concerningly aggressive, as they're willing to employ any means to achieve their goals. However, this very approach enables them to compress new frame development cycles to an alarming degree. Correspondingly, this type of frame doesn't have long service life, and is more likely to cause mind deviation. Bianca received her modifications at Daedalus, so her Veritas frame data is already archived in Chrono's systems. Would naturally factor into any compatibility assessment. Before her deployment to Copperfield Aquarium, Chrono offered Bianca access to Stigmata with one condition. She needed to provide sufficient experimental data in return. She accepted the terms. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Asimov lets out a soft sigh. Babylon is super particular when it comes to specialized frames. Aside from Imperia's unique case, every other frame goes through endless compatibility tweaks. They're always pushing the envelope technically, but never at the expense of safety. However, this methodical approach inevitably leads to greater research challenges and consequently longer development cycles. While we managed to develop an emergency coding to cover the Stigmata frame's exterior before departure, the solution ultimately cannot solve the mind deviation caused by frame incompatibility. Damn. Can a deep mind connection temporarily smooth out the mind deviation? Yeah, but swapping out the frame altogether is still the best bet. I'll prepare Bianca Crepseol's frame for transport and have it dispatched to the first service support team. I'll need to deliver the transport pod to her. Comms was out for a bit before Asimov cuts the connection. Yeah, alright. Doesn't look like good news. Bianca's already having mind deviation. Let's keep pushing. No sign of them on the ground. Lower first level. They're probably looking in the uncharted parts of the second level or the third. Let's go. After a quick gear check, the team presses on. Hey, alright. Surprisingly enough, the construct who calls herself Lulu keeps trailing her team, keeping her distance. Alright, The path ahead is treacherous. Hetero creatures and corrupted constantly ambush from the sides, alongside the relentless red tide. Why are there so many hetero creatures? Behind you! Suddenly, a vicious creature, hidden within the red tide, lunges down from the ceiling. Oh, fun. Before its attack lands, a gunshot echoes through the air. As the gun smoke clears, the long-haired construct casually retracts the gun from her left arm. What? Thank you. No matter what, she's just saved a Babylonian soldier. Hold on a second. There's a catch. Blowing smoke from her gun, the long-haired construct surveys the room. I can see what you're up to. You're here to save somebody too, aren't you? I need you to help me find someone. Who? Grace. Grace? Scarlet Revelation? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be working with you Babylonians. Damn. Why are you suddenly so willing to work with us now? Why are you even following us this whole time? Just too many corrupted and weird creatures past the lower third level for me to handle my own. If you help me find Grace, I'll tell you everything I know about the routes ahead. Damn, alright. We have no means to verify what you have to say. What if your routes are fabricated? I'm right here. Let's be real. My combat skills are trash compared to any construct in your group. If my roadmap's fake, just kill me. Isn't that what you Babylonians are so damn good at? If you don't say anything, I'll take that as your silent go-ahead. Long-haired construct walks alongside, muttering to herself. As a bonus, I'll be gracious enough to tell you my name. Yeah, you don't have to. Aren't you all just dying to know who I am? We're only traveling together for a bit. No need to swap life stories. Hey, a little curiosity wouldn't kill you. My name's Lulu, don't you forget it. I'm Lulu, the first Grand Protector of the Scarlet Revelation. Oh, fun. Scarlet Revelation doesn't have any constructs. At the very least, they don't have the means to turn people into constructs. Hey, would you even know what if the Scarlet Revelation has a Grand Priest who can easily turn humans into constructs in a flash? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No way. Never mind. This is getting boring. I'm a construct rambling on the surface, and Grace took me in. I'm just tagging along to get by. Grace is always spouting that mumbo jumbo. Who knows what's going on in her head? Before she left, she ditched all the old weak and sick folks outside, then led the rest of her followers in here to seek salvation. With her gone, a bunch of idiots were already yelling about leaping into the red tide to find salvation. I had no choice but to come in here myself. I'm not going to be responsible for those idiots' lives. She definitely rolls her eyes. Commandant? Lucia takes 2 steps back, her gaze fixed on you. Can we trust her? I'm not sure. This construct's frame condition is poor. It doesn't appear to have been regularly maintained. There are no ascendant-like energy fluctuations emanating from her. We can stick together for now, but let's stay on our toes. Right, I'll keep an eye on her. The aquarium isn't a playground. If her goal is to truly rescue Grace, then it aligns with Babyloni's objectives. But if she tries anything, your team has more than enough combat power to handle her. Hey, yeah, let's go. Well, but looks on your faces, you finally come to an understanding? Come to an understanding? Let's get going. Watch yourselves. If you fall behind to walk into a trap, don't expect me to bail you out. Alright, sure. Basement level 3, Copperfield Aquarium. The original plan was for Bianca to head back to the surface from the lower 2nd level. But sudden surge of red tide stops them dead in their tracks. The red tide is on the prowl, hunting like a starving wolf and herding the remaining lambs before it. Bianca and Soph are barely holding on their own, but they managed to guide the Scarlet Revelation survivors to shelter near the lower 3rd level. The lower 3rd level is massive. One section was designed for grand marine life performances, while the other twists and turns like a meticulously crafted maze. Here we go again. She twitches her ears, immediately picking up the sounds of the approaching red tide. Oh, fun. Devour, save, witch. Together, come join us. Welcome, Copperfield Aquarium. Copperfield Aquarium welcomes you. Why don't you join us, witch suitable? Oh, damn. She fights to stay conscious, away from those endless whispering voices. Soph, take them and go on ahead. We can't leave. There's no way. There's no way out. There's only one path left. As if they sent in deliberately herding these lambs to a predetermined spot. So we're stuck moving forward, aren't we? Lady Revolutionist, do we really have to press on? It's already come to this, hasn't it? Hasn't it? What? Didn't you promise to lead us to a rebirth and a future? Rebirth, isn't it behind you? He's completely fixated, staring at the red tide slowly rising behind Grace. Oh, fun. Those are monsters. How could that be? That's Marvin. Don't you see he's waving at us? Hey. Lady Revolutionist, thank you for leading us to a rebirth. We won't have to starve anymore. Oh, fun. He leaps, about to jump into the red tide. Wait! Lady Revolutionist? At least not yet. She winces, her eyes closing and pale. If you enter rebirth now, God will be displeased. God does not wish to accept your offerings under hasty circumstances. Is that so? Yeah, didn't you just see them? Those monsters are punishment sent straight from the heavens. Only when the time is right. Here she goes again. Damn. As long as those followers don't dive into the red tide and just become another headache for us. Damn. She's still dropping those use of little pebbles as markers. As long as they're happy. How's the situation with the Purifying Force members? Terrible. 3 injured and showing symptoms of corruption. Their minds are already starting to deviate. On top of that, the members got swept away by the red tide when we were making our escape. They can't just move fast enough. Damn. A quick breather? No, it's not safe here yet. Let's keep moving. Before Bianca can finish speaking, her teeth clench. She lunges forward, her blade flashing a single decisive strike, cleaving through the head of a creature just as it lunges herself from behind. Oh shit. The reprieve is short-lived. The red tide surges forth, spearing from the drainage outlet. Sylph, take them ahead. Get into that room and seal the door. I'll hold them off. I'll hold the rear. Without world, Sylph hoists an injured construct onto her back and calmly directs the Scarlet Revelation members to evacuate. Damn, alright. Meanwhile, Bianca musters strength, pushing back the relentless head of creatures hot on their heels. Witch, it's the witch! Captain, join us! From within the red tide, countless perceptions churn, emitting sounds like ghostly chants. Stay here, join us, Bianca clutches a glimpse of the door slowly closing. She delivers one final strike, then her eyes flutter shut in exhaustion. Oh, great. Oh, no. Just as the red tide is about to swallow Bianca whole, Sylph darts out from behind the doorway like lightning. Grabbing her, she's used the climbing rope to slide back into the room moments before the door slams shut. Oh, fun. The red tide batters the sealed door. Oh, great. Fun. Oh, fun. Well, that ain't good. Anyways, yeah, let's keep going. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. Monster. Damn, okay. Well, that's certainly not, concerning. The sea surface not far from Copperfield Aquarium. The sky hangs dark and heavy as a massive storm broods on the horizon. A vessel tears through the gloomy clouds. Hey, Cerberus, does it really take this much effort to locate aquarium's drainage outlets? How this hole hasn't seen maintenance in ages. The fact I even found this place at all is pretty darn impressive. Damn impressive. I smell the drainage over there. Oh damn, they're in receive our portraits? Okay. Graven Commandant's intelligence is very accurate. Hey. Don't make such a fuss. Have you checked the punishing concentration? Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care, you bot. Wait a second. Whoa, the punishing concentration here is way higher than the waters we just came through. Not bad for the punishing grave. Not bad for the Graven Commandant. Now talk. Get off the boat. Get off of the boat. Speedboat pops precariously as it pulls up to the beach. Hey, alright. Turn a corner around a sand dune. They spot a drainage outlet. Taller than a person, oozing a small patch of the red tide that practically snarls at them. Oh, fun. The descendants are tasteless as always. Do really you have to breed all these? Noctis' face. Noctis casually eliminates all still writhing header creature. Look of a pure disgust on his face. That's not even the half of it. The red-haired construct kneels, examining the hetero creature's corpse. Oh, fun. This isn't a hetero creature. This thing used to be human. Script's fabric, not yet completely corrupted by the red tide, cling to the massive flesh, likely what's left of some unlucky construct, or maybe it's just some poor soul who wandered in. Oh, fun. Ascendant's annoying. Keep your eyes peeled. Given the heavy punishing concentration around here, Ascendants are probably still lurking nearby. That's just perfect. Just what I need to warm up these fists. Mission first, gather you a Mekomis deployed. We have a sea surface outlet. Those two from Shrikecock better pick up the pace, I'm afraid. She narrows her eyes, seeing the agitated punishing virus in the air. Oh, fun. I'm afraid the Ascendants have already gotten wind of us the moment we hit the beach. Oh, fun. Misters, the people of Babylonia discovered the abandoned testing grounds. On the monitor, the red-haired construct stares provocatively at the micro camera. Clearly tracking down such an electronic device is no sweat for Babylonian personnel. Mister, should we drive them away? How's the fusion of Chico and the heterohumanoid progressing? The incubation isn't complete yet. The progress has been smooth so far, but it'll take more time. Open the floodgates. Unleash the red tides that's built up at the bottom of the abandoned testing grounds. Oh, fun. Mister? Lethus is rarely ever stumped. Chico's incubation isn't complete yet. Still in the storage tank on the lower third level. What I'm trying to say is, if we release the red tide, the experiment might fail. Once the floodgates are open, take Chico and head for the backup facility on the island to keep going. I've already left enough here. Left enough materials here. Mister, what about you? I'll stay behind to handle the storage tank situation. Once I'm done, I'll catch up with you at the island. I see. He obediently leaves the monitoring room. Vonnegut stands in the empty room, his eyes clouded with thought. He flips through the surveillance feeds, watching the Raven Commander and Lucia group close in on Bianca's location. Oh, damn. Alright. Oh, fun. Graven Commander, Noctis. He murmurs the name under his breath. The disappearance of the tower, could it be because of you? Oh shit, maybe? I mean... the purple-haired descendant drifts like a phantom through this graveyard of their own making. Oh shit, yo, the art? Okay. The art looking sick, okay. He expertly weaves through the tight spots, with the creepy headed creatures acting like docile kittens at his command. Here. Comes to a halt right over the massive red tide storage tank. Well, that's a new one. He narrows his eyes at the eerie tentacles poking out of the storage tank's sides. Sound like a slight frown creasing his brow. Oh, fun. No matter, though. It won't derail what we're doing now. Alright then, come along, Miss Monster. The instruments around the storage tank come along steadily. Everything's playing right to his and Mister's hands. The paper crane execution morphs into each mechanical contraption, effortlessly lifting the bizarre humanoid figure right out of the storage tank. Ah, fun. Oh shit, yo. Oh god. Oh, well, damn. Okay, what a design. It's okay, it's almost over. His voice is gentle, as if he's trying to soothe the bizarre, unconscious humanoid figure. Paper Crane lifts her up and trails slowly behind Lethos as they press onward. There's an underwater passage leading directly into a nearby island. A route Mister established long ago as a backup plan. meticulously prepared in advance. Oh, fun. Now, as long as... Oh? Chico suddenly starts flailing wildly. Chico? The execution chair reacts quicker than Letho's can, clamping down on Chico's limbs as metal bits dig deep into her flesh. Oh, fine, Chico. Lethos moves closer to Chico to figure out when went sideways. He already pared down this construct's memories. That should have... Oh, fun. The abhorrent humanoid seems to have completely lost its mind. She thrashes wildly, ignoring Paper Crane's restraints. With a grotesque twist of her body and a cost of a chunk of her flesh, she breaks free from the execution chair. Chico, over here, follow me. Just like how he handles other headed creatures, Lethos tries to get close to Chico. Lethos immediately unleashes the red tide strands that coil around him like a toxic cloud. But Chico, emerged with the head of her humanoid, clearly isn't fazed by these attacks. She aggressively closes in on the purple-haired descendant, slashing at him without a moment's hesitation. Oh, fun. Lethos curls up in the execution chair and envelops him like a custom-made cage, keeping him perfectly protected. Where did things go sideways? Chico before him clearly has no self-conscious, but why would she awaken at the moment and develop desires to break free and attack? After a strike misses, Chico gives up her attack and vanishes in a flash. Her eyes remain vacant, as if she's performing all these actions unconsciously. Alright, Why can't you just be a good little test subject and play along? Transcending death, isn't that humanity's pursuit? The purple-haired descendant lets out a soft sigh as his Paper Crane, doing exactly what he wants, takes off after Chico in the direction she ran. Oh, fun. Near the aquarium's drainage outlet. Alright. Number 21 squints and cocks her head, listening hard for something after taking out the third mini surveillance camera. Number 21? Captain, I hear something over there. Back up. 3 suddenly back away. 5 minutes later, the stream of red tide oozes out of the massive drainage outlet, slithering forward with thick wriggling movement. Oh, fun. Haha, you're an idiot, 21. This is what you heard? No, wait. A faint but thunder-like echo rumbles from deep inside the pipes. Fall back! Vera grabs number 21 and scrambles up the hill above the drainage outlet. Oh, fun. In a flash, with a deafening roar, the red tide surges forward. It's like a dragon diving into the sea, swallowing everything in its sight. Fuck! Damn, they're really going all out just to take us down. He just stares dumbfounded at the red tide gushing below. Oh, fun. We're really gonna clear this place out with a handful of meg weapons we brought? Prioritize sealing off this drainage outlet. Something big must have gone down inside the aquarium. The Descendants wouldn't just ditch his hideout to deal with us. Oh, fun. Noctis, get around back and bring the boat over here. Number 21, find the floodgates. The red-haired construct stares down at the red tide below. Her expression is completely cold. Her terminal crowds with a cacophony of static. Can you hear me, Graven Commandant? Raise the terminal. The signal seems intermittent, and your voice on the other end fades in and out. Oh, fun. I hear you, Vera. Sorry, I just turned on the light. Floodgates of the drainage outlets are open. Have you guys gone head-to-head with the Ascendants yet? Oh, boy. Not yet. Alright, cut to the chase. Deploying all our mech weapons near the drainage outlets. If there are any floodgates, we'll try to shut them. Right now, even if the three of us dove into the sea with the mech weapons strapped on, we couldn't halt the red tide influx. Kamu. We're a good ways off of the Kyrios. The punching virus is scrambling location signals. It's gonna take them a while to track us down here. You've really thrown me a curveball, Graven Commandant. Oh, fun. Be careful. Stay safe. Doesn't matter. Cerberus won't fold over this. Of course. With the red tide released, the Ascendants might go all out or try to escape. You should... The red tide surges forward, and the punching virus interference cuts off the communication. Heh. Vera smirks at the ever-present danger. With a flick of her wrist, she tucks the terminal away as if the threat means nothing to her. Ah, fun. Captain, someone sabotaged the floodgate controls. I knew it. Let's move. We need to meet up with Noctis. Those few mech weapons won't be enough to block the water outlets. It's okay. She manages a bitter smile. Her gaze fixed on the red tide as it floods the sea, concern clouding her eyes. Damn. Don't we still have the bow? Oh, great. With the red tide released, this might go out, try to escape, you should. Alright, yeah. Transmission suddenly cuts out. Commander, what's the situation with Cerberus? The red tide has been released from the drainage outlets. The Ascendants might try to escape or launch an attack. We haven't run into any Ascendants yet. You're probably watching us through surveillance or something. Inside the aquarium's massive tank, several bionic fish swim silently. We're currently at a quarter on the lower second level. Lulu hasn't been lying, at least not about the directions. So you successfully led your group around most of the red tide contamination and collapsed areas of the lower second level, bringing you to the lower third level's entrance. If we go any deeper, we'll probably lose contact with Babylonia. Every single transmission from Bianca and Chico cut off after they went into the lower second level. Why don't you please take the intel and samples we gathered so far back to Babylonia first. Roger that. This rough narrow terrain isn't favorable for its sniper to operate effectively. Rather than continuing to explore forward, he's better suited to help you secure its return route first. Anyone who wants to bail now can head back with Wanchi. What's with anyone who wants to bail talk? You're talking about me, just spit it out. No way I'm leaving. I haven't found Grace yet. Even if the red tide swallowed her whole, I'm still dragging her back with me. Chrome and you exchange a quick glance. He's signaling that Lulu's not going to hold your group back. Alright, let's go. Alright, damn, let's go then. Well, okay then, let's go. Okay then. Okay, so this next story note is probably going to be the last story note we're going to do for today. And honestly, we might not be able to finish it, but let's get as far as we can. Though we might not be able to finish it. But yeah, let's just keep going. And get as far as we can. Desperate red tide. Alright, let's go. Grace carries Bianca on her back, fleeing through the narrow passages and posture strained, so stained, it borders on comical. Even as she weaves through the ever-lurking hetero creatures, Grace normally leaves a hidden trail of divination stones in her wake. Maybe another rescue team will show up. Maybe these markers will lead rescue to them. She naively clings to that thin hope, like a child gripping that last shred of a fraying rope. Damn it, Lady Revolutionist! I can't carry this construct anymore. Norman's a safe zone, just hang in there. I mean, when those purifying force constructs were still conscious, did they say we could just leave them behind? A few minutes ago. Oh, fun. The surging red tide was held back by the sealed doors, but the rumbling that's steadily getting louder clearly screams this place won't be safe for long. Any bandages left? She moved like a flash to pull Bianca out, but even so, the red tide still left her with severe injuries. Oh, fun. Bandages? All we have is some regular human bandages. Will these work? She's the only one left in the Purifying Force who's still in the game. Apparently, the Scarlet Revelation didn't have any meds that work on constructs. Oh, fun. Soph turned away, mentally ticking off the casualties. 1 of 3 seriously wounded from the last red tide attack. One had taken a turn for the worse. Only one was barely hanging on. And the captain, she was still out cold. At least didn't lose anyone else to it. As for the Scarlet Revelation, are you taking a headcount, officer? We only have 2 members with minor injuries. The rest are just knackered from supply shortages, but everyone is still able to move. You go on ahead. Huh? The Purifier Force is having a tough time moving. You're still on your feet, so get a move on. Well... no time to dither. Silently, Soph hoisted Bianca onto her back. Then huddled the other 2 injured members together and dragged them forward. Damn. damn. If they ran into Ascendant, Scarlet Revelation being short on combat power would be completely insignificant. The enemy would just focus on wiping out the more troublesome Babylonian constructs first. Scarlet Revelation members were still mobile. They kept their wits about them and played their cards right. If they kept their wits about them and played their cards right, they might just get away. Lost in thought, Sylph's dagger whipped out the moment she spotted someone reaching for Bianca. The blade stopped dead, perilously close to Grace's cheek, as Sylph realized who it was. Damn. Sorry? I just wanted to help you carry her, officer. I told you to go on ahead. No, we can't leave you behind. There has to be a way to get everyone out of here together. Yeah, we're only alive thanks to you purifying force officers. Grace resolutely hefted Bianca onto her back, while another follower scooped up another injured construct from the ground. Oh damn. Oh shit. Fun. Sylph gave up trying to rein in Grace. The rumble behind the door became louder and louder as the red tide kept hammering at the thin metal structure. Oh, fun. Well, this is gonna be great. Go now. The slight mechanical click. Viscous fluid suddenly gushed through the cracked gate like a bursting dam. Oh, fun. Officer. Starting back, Grace was shoved by Sylph into a temporarily safe corridor. Meet me up ahead. They said themselves that we could leave them behind. You heard them too. Leave them behind. Leave them behind? You really think you can make it out of here on your own? She asked calmly, turning to face the person who suggested it. Damn. That's not what I meant. I just figured we have an easier time now, that's all. No. As long as we have their companions with us, that construct can still fight. Will definitely come back for us, no matter what. Otherwise, what's just a minor threat to construct could kill us any moment? Are you looking to die? But the red tide is all over the aquarium. We could just bring them with us into the red tide, embrace rebirth. Right, the red tide. If we believe in the god of the red tide, he will guide us to happiness beyond. The red tide is rebirth and salvation. God shall create paradise. God shall grant eternal life through the red tide. Yeah. The follower steals a glance at Grace's expression. Isn't that what you've always told us, Lady Revelationist? But open your eyes and look around. The red tide here, all those slimy chunks of flesh, those deformed monsters. Do you really want to embrace this kind of red tide? Do you want to enter this kind of rebirth? The red tide here, it's not the same red tide we worship anymore. His face is utterly expressionless as she states this pathetic fact. Grace always tried to believe that the red tide could guide them to rebirth, but Neither amalgamated flesh pulp nor the bizarre human hetero creatures resemble the beautiful visions described in their doctrine. Damn. Interesting, alright. It's been artificially manipulated, twisting beliefs and wills, leading into an irrational hell. This kind of red time can't bring us the truly blessed rebirth. We need to harness Babylonia's power, the conscious power, to break free from this place. Only then can we look for the true paradise. She's prepared to pay any price for this, even if it means taking advantage of the construct's good nature, even if Babylonia comes after her for it later. Damn. The follower just clams up, looking sheepish. Grace struggles to lift the unconscious Bianca, gritting her teeth as she pushes ahead. Around the corner, Soph waits, her face swallowed by the hood. Officer! Grace's hair practically stands on end. She's not sure how much this construct caught, but she can't tell if, after hearing her plan, the construct would still... Let's go. After confirming Bianca isn't injured, Soph whips out her dagger and takes care of the hetero creature chasing Grace and her followers. Damn. Officer, just now The red tide has brought down the structure above us. This whole area could give way any second. Let's keep moving. Damn. Ah! Oh shit. The corridor ceiling caves in almost instantly, with metal structure snapping apart alongside explosive cracks. Seawater, previously held back by the glass, surges into the passage. Oh shit. So flings out a climbing rope, hauls back the follower who had tumbled into the water, and grabs the purifying force construct the follower is carrying. Damn. Let's go. Seawater gushes into the passage as the red tide greedily devours the lives through rising to the rushing current. And their panic, the Scarlet Revelation members scatter every which way. Oh, fun. This way. She grabs Grace by the elbow and sprints forward. Unfortunately, they have picked the wrong direction. They picked the wrong direction. And a metal door is sealed tight, clearly not something that'll budge easily. Behind them, tons of hetero creatures ride the tide, steadily closing in. Oh, fun! Oh, well, that's fun. What's that noise? Massive metallic creaking sounds erupt, one after another, as if something is collapsing somewhere. It's down there. It should be on the lower third level. Must be Bianca and her team. If we head toward the sound source, we can go in from this way, but... The map shows 3 or 4 corridors leading to the lower third level, but every single one is choked with impassable amounts of red tide or looks completely caved in. If we use control demolition of collapse and set up some basic supports, we might be able to get to the third level, but we only have enough mini explosives for one blast. Once you should have already gotten a message to Babylonia, but until backup gets here, we need to play it safe. Examine the first corridor. The descending corridor used to be the main gateway to the lower third level, but Descendants clearly don't want rescue teams coming in this way. Corridors full of massive amounts of red tide, with sticky bubbles constantly rising from the bottom, muttering incoherently. Oh, fun. It'll be next to impossible. It'll be next to impossible to get through here without fully turning into a hetero creature who wants to become one of those anyway. Red tide, it's like it's alive. At this thought unexpectedly surfaces, and you are about to continue with the investigation. Lucia returns from up ahead. Commander, a minute ago we detected a small amount of red tide in the crevices of the second corridor. It's spreading. Oh, fun. It's as if you're being watched. The red tide blocks every single path you try to take. We should have patched more mini explosives, churro. No one could have seen this coming. That said, now, why should you make the most of your last remaining supplies? Huh? What's wrong? This is... Lulu picks up a stone carved in mysterious runes from a narrow crevice. Her eyes are widening in surprise. On closer inspection, crooked rune symbols are etched into the stone. This is rune symbols? Wait, how did you know about this occult stuff? I just picked up bits and pieces here and there. That crazy woman's got a whole collection of these weird trinkets. I really don't know where she gets the energy. She can barely afford to eat, but she still finds time to tinker with this stuff. The stone, it really looks like something of hers. She examines the small stone carefully. Gold paint. Marvin's the one who found the paint back then. There's also a scratch mark here. This definitely belongs to Grace. Hey, crazy woman, are you in there? She presses against the narrow gap, shouting inside. Echoes. Man, beyond the gap, there's a passageway. Let's scout the space behind. Position confirmed. There's a narrow passage behind that can fit 1 to 2 people at a time. Scout drone reports minimal red tide presence in the passage. We're clear to proceed. Let's set up the explosive. Let's check other spots. Boom. The mini explosive barely managed to blast open a path. Past the rubble, a narrow passage just wide enough to squeeze 2 through side by side stretches ahead. It looks like a staff passage leading down to the performance area. After confirming everything's clear, your group heads into the passage, one after another. Hey, alright. Intelligence points to the Copperfield Aquarium having at least one descendant, plus a massive amount of normal red tide, enough to pose a real threat to the surrounding waters. Once you return into Babylonia with the red tide samples. Next, we will proceed to the lower 3rd level, attempt to find the rescue teams that were previously lost to Aquarium and prevent the red tide from entering the sea. And above concludes the Aquarium mission log of the Grave River and Strike Hawk. The hours-long debate over whether to roll out the Omega weapons has finally quieted down. The propellant chamber goes silent, with only white noise lingering from projections still humming. Oh, fun. The samples once she brought back. Is the Nautilus report ready yet? Yeah, it's done. Asimov says these samples are riddled with human gene fragments and vital fluid, along with hints of a normal punching virus, but they can't quite figure out a specific evolutionary path. Asimov can only speculate that the Suns might be tempted to use humans, constructs, hetero creatures, or the red tide to breed some new organisms. Based on its current rate of evolution, even using the most conservative estimates of red tide concentration in the aquarium, if it ever reaches the open sea, our surface bases would face a surge of hetero creatures before the sea becomes completely contaminated. The projection is estimating 27 times the current members, and that's a low-end forecast. Can we still reach the Graven Commandant? We've been continuously trying to attempt to make contact, but the punching virus concentration on the ground in the aquarium is too high, severely interfering with communication signals. We haven't been able to reestablish contact yet. Even so, that doesn't justify deploying Omega weapons. They're just hetero creatures. Once we get the Omega weapons back into mass production. Nicola, with a grim look, motions for silence. Furthermore, I've just received new intelligence. Oh, damn. The Ascendants are in possession of the heterohumanoid twins and remains. When we combine this with the red tide sample analysis, their intentions become clear. Oh, damn. Oh, fun. The heterohumanoid twins, they Then we have to throw everything we got at this threat to wipe it out. Otherwise. That's just another one of the Punisher Virus's creations. Who knows how many more monsters like that are out there on the surface. Once the lunar base is back up and running, and as long as you have enough mech weapons, why would we sweat defending defeating just one of the Punisher Virus's creations? What about the body count? You're just brushing off as sick just one of the Punisher Virus's creations will cost how many soldiers their lives? Sacrifice is a soldier's duty. They're born to protect humanity's future. Producing mech weapons doesn't happen overnight, and while we wait, how many conservation areas will be wiped out? How many lives lost just to buy time until those weapons are ready? For humanity's futures, all of that is fair game. The opposing counselor is practically spitting fire. Passionately pounding the table, Jesse's about to launch into another triad. Hassan from the center of the assembly hall starts to speak slowly. Yeah. Once the red tide from the upper aquarium spreads out, it will enter the sea. Even if it hits the sea, that's still... Once the red tide reaches the sea in just one day, it will impact a total of 13 conservation areas and the plantations under Babylonia's control. With the aquarium as the center, several reports in coastal conservation areas are marked one after another. If we don't get the red tide under control soon, within a week, other creatures spawned by it will start hitting across much wider areas. Damn. By then, conservation areas where Killian ports are all, to some extent, tied up with Consular's financial interests. I'm sure we all remember the absolute havoc the heterohumanoid twins wreaked on Babylonia. We can't afford to see the Babylonia's assets get trashed again, which is why we need to deploy these mech weapons without a moment's hesitation. Otherwise, if these hetero creatures keep evolving, we end up with huge flying ones and heterohumanoid twins like before. Babylonia will be left high and dry like before, defenseless. Don't forget, we've only ever had one goal: taking back Earth. Damn. What about humanity's future? Without Earth, humanity has no future. Hi everyone, we just received an update from the Engineering Force members stationed at the lunar base. Amidst a whirlwind of data, a communication request suddenly pops up. Okay? This is lunar base scout team. We're surveyed 90.5% of the lunar base. The rest will be done in the next few hours. After that, everything falls into place. Under Nicholas' command, the fully prepped engineering force quickly touches down and starts clearing out the nearly ruined aquarium to set up the mega weapons. Hey, alright. Move it, faster. Hey, Karenina! Even if you could haul 2 more supply crates by yourself, everyone else is still moving at the same snail's pace. Hey, what are you doing? You're going to crush someone. Don't just stand there twiddling your thumbs. After you get the batch of supplies, move. Grab Bianca's frame transport pod and figure something out. You're coming down with me to deliver this frame. Are you kidding me? The aquarium's lower first level is practically gone. There's barely enough room for a person to squeeze through, let alone that huge frame transport pod. You always pull something out of your hat. I'll leave it to you. Damn. She gives Teddy a quick pat on the shoulder before she's off. Hey, don't dump such a weird job on me. Just as Teddy's about to toss off the box, pressing down on her head in defiance, a muffled explosion rumbles from the distant horizon, that direction. Complex line shoots off of the terminal as Teddy quickly sketches a rough layout of the aquarium, using data she's already gathered. That's where the aquarium's drainage outlets are? Oh, damn. Wow, this is the legendary Cerberus style in action, and finally get to see it. Hey, Kamu! Will that even work? You're asking me? Trust Captain. Bunch of lunatics. Shut up and get to work. After firmly securing the Omega weapons to the boat, Vera glares harshly at the others scattered around her. Before you question my plan, do you do me a favor and come up with a better solution? Does anyone have a better way to immediately solve our little problem here besides attaching the Omega weapons to the boat and sinking into the block that damn drainage outlet at source? No, I wasn't questioning you all. Kamui quickens his pace. Hey, alright. Don't just stand there gawking, Noctis. Fish up and get number 21 back to shore. Vera's eyes narrow as she quickly tails the mech weapon tallies the mech weapon she has on hand. Even with what Cerberus brought and supplies Kamui and Kamu just delivered as the Grey River Commandant promised, they still don't have enough mech weapons to secure the entire coastline around the drainage outlet. Oh boy. Oh, fun. But if they could take this boat apart, if they could secure the mega weapons to the boat and then scatter the dismantled pieces strategically around the outlet, they could really make their limited weapons count and temporarily seal off this red tide influx point. Vera, I'm done over here. I'm all done over here. Get to shore. Once she's sure everyone else is safe on land, Vera plants herself at the bow, a chilling smirk playing on her lips. Ascendants, did you honestly think something this could stop Cerberus? Damn. I never go back on my word. Oh boy. A wicked grin stretches across the Radiator Construct's face as she curls up the corner of her mouth. She raises her banner spear high overhead, its flag snapping in the wind. Hey, alright. Go to hell, you damn red tide, and all your hetero creatures with you. The mega weapons are going full throttle as her banner slices through the air, ripping it into the ship's power system. Boom. Down. The banner spear punches through the vessel, and then the metal hull starts groaning with dull rumbles, sounding like popcorn popping. The structural key points they prepped beforehand now weakened. The ship slowly breaks apart and sinks into the shallow red tide-infested waters. Alright, we did it! The surging red tide visibly loses steam. Not bad, it's working. Noctis marks a spot. We're meeting up with the Grey River Commandant. If they're still kicking. Damn. Trying to look too pathetic when we meet Grey River Commandant. Bruh. Damn, okay. Well, okay then. Yeah, well, this is definitely starting going crazy. For sure. But, yeah, I think with that said, this is probably where I'm gonna end the stream here today, man. But, yeah, definitely really enjoying the story so far. But, yeah, sorry for a bit of a shorter stream today, but, yeah. Anyways. I will be streaming again on Monday at 7 p.m. EST. We'll be playing some Genshin. Some more Genshin. And then, yeah. I also will be posting the stream schedule for next week tomorrow as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And Discord and all that stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think with that said, that's what I really got to say. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on stream. Also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe. Also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. And also drop a follow as well. And also let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I'm saying, be kind of people. And see you guys later. Bye. Bye.